Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Well, we're gonna talk about the boxer Felix Verdejo, a lightweight boxer, pretty good, 27-2, Puerto Rican cat. He was an Olympian. He's got trouble, right? But before we get to him, we'll talk about something else real quick. Over in Germany, you got ex-footballer Christoph Metzelder. Christoph Metzelder had, child pornography, on his cell phone, his hard drives, and he was sending it around, and that's illegal. Okay, and so what he's only got though probation. So they're in an uproar. It's an uproar about that because he only got probation, and he's going to appeal the probation, right? Something else should have happened to this guy. I mean, he used to be a German national player. A lot of people that are into football or soccer would know Christoph Metzelder. I think he was a defender back in the day in the 90s, I think it was, early 2000s. Pretty good player. But yeah, he's been, he's caught up, and basically nothing has happened to him, and that shouldn't be that way with child pornography. Now you have another Catholic priest. Luckily I didn't get his name again. That was about a week ago. I mentioned I forgot to. Catholic priest again. Catholic priest again. A cardinal has been doing molesting children for a while, and nothing has happened to him either. He's just being transferred like they normally do. And we wonder why there's so many atheists running around here when people of faith are molesting our children at an astronomical rate over and over. Now, I've said that, and I've talked about that in my book, Slapped from Doma. Go get it at Amazon. Doma, it's called Slapped, right? And that brings me to, I talk about things like that, like child pornography, the Catholic Church, and the things that they've been doing for a while. And, why there's a lack of faith nowadays. And though, so we go back to Felix Verdejo. Felix Verdejo has been accused and is still alleged, but he's turned himself in to the authorities. What has happened is his ex-girlfriend, Keishla Rodriguez, whom he's known for a long time, was expecting a baby from him. And it comes to find out that he didn't want that baby and warned her he didn't want her to have it. I think she wanted to have it. So they found her corpse in a sea over there. And what he's alleged to have done is drugged her, gave her something, drugged her, then tied her up, put a block on there, right, like bricks or whatever, threw her over a bridge, right, pregnant, right, threw her over a bridge, and shot her as he threw her over the bridge. Now, that's some evil stuff, right? I talk about this in the book. It's like, with all of that way, now didn't I just tell you, like, hey, warned her, like, listen, I don't want you to have a baby. Okay, cool. Then she's going to have the baby. But then to get her, then you drugged her, right? Then, okay, you drugged her. Then you tied her up, right? Then you're like, okay, I'm going to drive her to wherever I'm going to put her over the bridge, right? Then you put some blocks on her, bricks, so she'll drown. Then you throw her over the bridge and then shoot her on the way over. Now, the reason why I said that in order is, at what point does the conscience come in and say, hey, dude, you're wrong, right? After the drugging, that was an opportunity. Driving her to the spot, that's an opportunity. Tying her up. And that's what I'm talking about in the damn book, is some people think that the other person deserves to die. In a lot of countries like America, there's guns every damn where. Everybody got guns. Right now, you probably should, because these fools are running around. But normally, everybody shouldn't have guns. Other countries don't. And the countries that don't, they still have a lot of domestic violence and killings. And I'm thinking, well, damn, don't somebody, because in the States, it's like, what the hell you say? I'll be right back. And something happens quick. But no, you got weeks to give a diabolical plan, and your conscience doesn't talk you out of doing these things to these women. Now, I had somebody come in the other day when I was talking about Tom Swartz, the boxer, say, what happens the other way around. Women kill men too. Now, it's a lot less. I have a chapter about that in the book called The Flip Side. which is important to read. Women, keep your hand to yourself. But a lot of those times are also out of, I better kill this fool before he kill me. You know what I mean? It's not, not all the time. Because women, they handle their business. But most of the time, it's the, dudes killing women. Let's just be real, right? So it's a problem no matter who's killing who. Now, I'm going to read the back of this book again for those who know this already, excuse me, but it says people are ignoring it, right? And like I'm telling you, and this will tell you, that when you turn the book over, right, you're going to see this, sisters' lives are prematurely put in danger, right? That's what SLAP means. And then you're going to read this. Here it goes. I'm glad you turned the book over first. Before you open it up, you have to ask yourself, are you ready for this? Beware, everything you read won't be pretty. If you are easily offended or afraid to have open dialogue with your conscience, then this isn't the book for you. Be warned, there's a good chance you might recognize yourself or someone close to you. One thing's for sure, after reading this, you will one day save someone's life. Probably your own. Now, and that's what I mean. So go pick the damn thing up, right? If you want to support the channel in any way, that would be the way to do it. Go pick up the book SLAP. Listen, I'm probably going to have to take this to Patreon, to be honest with you, because this happens so often, and this is just to show you. That's why I mentioned Christian Metzelder. Christoph Metzelder is his name. The Catholic priest, a well-to-do boxer, a lightweight who's only lost, he's got 2 losses. One of them to Nakatani. That's the guy that Lomachenko's about to fight at the lightweight. Good lightweight. So these are well-to-do people. Right? These domestic violence is not something that only, underclass, lower class people do. That's not. The richer you are, probably the more susceptible you are to it because you think you're something special. Right? And a woman don't have no right to leave you. Or a rich woman. Or dude ain't got no right to leave you or whatever. Who knows? You start feeling you own people. But those are the things I talk about. And like I said before, you would save someone's life. I would hope that Felix Verdejo did not do this, right? But it's going to be hard to not connect that because he didn't want the baby, and then this looks like somebody was trying to get rid of her. So maybe he didn't do it himself, but it looks like he's got something to do with it. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know going forward. I just thought that was just absolutely damn ridiculous, right? But it is what it is on this planet that we live on. Guys, I'm a human racist. The humans are really, really hard to like. Don't you think? Doma Sports Talk. Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.